Hello people, my name is Harry Braithwaite, the Mutter Dude, and today we're going to be giving you guys an introduction back to my channel. And I did upload a video before I went off to summer camp to say that I was going off to summer camp with cadets for a week. And if you missed that, I'm sorry that I was away for a week, but I did upload a video, so you should have seen that. Now, what I'm making this video for is to tell you guys about what happened on summer camp, why I liked it, if I liked it. And yes, I didn't like it, I loved it, it was awesome, so cool. I'm definitely going back next year. Next year's up in Scotland, so it should be good. But yeah, it was pretty eventful. It was there was about 4 events that I had counted, and the first event was someone that I don't know. I think she had a fit or a seizure when we were doing archery. The first or second night, I don't know which one it was, but it was either the first or the second night. And then the night following that, someone else, I believe, was asking for a cigarette, and then the guy said no, he had anger issues, and knocked him out, which it's not very good, and that guy did get kicked out. But yeah, I'm not going to mention names because they might not want their name on YouTube, which is completely understandable because, you know, the rights rule, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and then the next event was basically the next event was someone decided to be very hygienic and poo on the toilet wall, which wasn't very nice, and basically everyone that was in the boys block was shouted at to get outside, and we just stood there and got a talking to from someone that's high up in the ranks, and we were told if we didn't get it cleaned off by the morning, we wouldn't like what it was going to do to us. So as soon as we were allowed back in the billets, 3 corporals went into the toilet block and cleaned off the poo, because they never even did it, and they basically they saved us from whatever he was planning on doing. I'm not sure what he was planning on doing, but I don't really know if I wanted to find out. But I'm glad that I didn't find out what he was gonna do, because I'm sure it would have been something very, very horrific. So yeah, and then I made like some great friends as well. Like I met great people that were in. I was sharing a billet with. Like I met so many great people, and I met so many great people that were girls as well. And like the only great people I met were on my star level, which is basic. But now I'm 1 star because of summer camp, and everyone that was on basic has now got on to 1 star. Congratulations to everyone. If any of you watch my videos, I don't think they do, but anyways, I met some like absolutely amazing people there, and I cannot wait for Walk Up, because that's when I'll see them all again. And yeah, there was one person in particular that took a shine to me, I think, or whatever, and now after every sentence that we talk to each other, we just add Bessie on the end of it. She knows who she is. She doesn't know I've got a YouTube channel, so that there's no point in me saying that, but oh well. So yeah, anyways, like the people I met were like, they were pure awesome people. Like people that wouldn't get mad at me. Like they would shout at me, but they would get mad at me, just not, they couldn't stay mad at me, if you know what I mean. Like they wouldn't stay mad at me, and like it was so cool. But there was one person in particular I didn't like. I won't mention his name because I'm just not going to mention his name because I'm not that mean. But on the first night, he decided it was funny to not let me sleep whatsoever. By that, I mean he would pull my quilt off, he would fart all the time, he would go around to me, he would burp, he would slap my feet, slap my legs, slap my head, slap my arms, slap my legs again. He'd pull my quilt off again, he'd burp in my face again, and then he would fart in my mouth, which was just purely disgusting. And then it was quite funny because he started sleep talking and mentioning certain names in his sleep, which I will not name because I can't. It's so funny. And then there was someone else in my billet that started to have a boxing match in his sleep, and it was really funny to watch him just have his own little boxing match. Like, he would kick the air and like he would punch the air and everything. Like, it was so funny. Like, one time he took a massive punch and then he just fell off the bed as he took that punch. And then someone else that went over to him to try and stand him up and see if he was all right. Went over to him, and then the guy elbowed him. And then I was told to try and help him stand up, because that's apparently what he wanted to do. But I wasn't going to go near him and help him stand up, because I saw what happened to the other guy. And I was like, I don't want to get hurt. And he was like, it didn't hurt. I just felt it. I was like, then it hurt. He was like, no, it didn't. Yeah, it did, though. But yeah, anyways, like, I wish that I was still there now, though, because it was such an awesome week, and like, it was so cool. I wish I was there. Because today they've gone to Flamingo Land. Lucky buggers. I wish I was there. I wish I was still at summer camp right now. Because, not for Flamingo Land, just to do all the things that I was doing. Like, I'd be doing harder things, and I'd be getting shouted at a lot more. Because I'm on 1 star now, and this is when I need to start to switch on. And I've started to shape my beret, like, shape it a lot better than it was when I was a basic. You know, who needs basic? Anyways, I'm 1 star now. So anyways, I've shaped my beret so it's more suitable for 1 stars like me. Because it was like a complete crap heap when I was basic. And then there's also a few things that I'm going to need to learn for 1 star, including salutings to the front, about turns, and all that good stuff. I know how to salute and all that, and I learnt my badges of rank. I learnt first aid, shooting. Well, I already could do shooting, and I already did first aid. We did a bit of field craft. We slept out in the forest, which was horrible because we got like issued roll mats, which were about, I don't know, that thin. It was horrible. And then we had to clear our area where we would put our bashes. And a bash is basically a sheet that would go over our bodies, like high up. Like, we'd be lying on the ground, like, this is us, the bash is there. But like, obviously not straight along, because if it was straight along, then it would just catch the water and it would just hold the water there. And you don't want that. You want the bashes to be face down like that. So then the water, it would catch the water and it would drip it off to the floor, not onto us. And then I was sharing a basher with the person that annoyed me. And it was actually alright because he takes medication or something to help him sleep. And he was out like a light quite quickly. And then in the forest, because I didn't think of putting insect repellent on, I got about 50 spiders crawling all over me. And at least 30 of them spiders went on my face. And it was absolutely horrible. But hey, it's my fault for not bringing insect repellent, or whatever it's called, but, you know, what can you do when you forget something? So, yeah, but it was, all in all, it was an amazing weekend. Like, I hope that a lot more people pass on. Like, say, both my corporals, well, one of my corporals at least, yeah, both the corporals, I hope that they turn into full corporals, not just 2 stars. They turn into 3 stars, because at the moment they're 2 stars, which is 1 tick, which is Lance Corporal, but you still call them Corporal, because there's no point in saying Lance Corporal. And then I also want someone else that's on 1 star, but taking his 2 star. But he's like doing summer camp with the 2 star, so then he can pass on to 2 star. I hope he passes on to 2 star, because he's an awesome guy as well. But yeah, thank you for watching this video through to the end, and I'm sorry that I've not been uploading for a while. I couldn't because of camp got in the way. And, oh yeah, I starved myself over camp because I'm a veggie, and apparently camp doesn't like veggies or something, because they just didn't have anything vegetarian there. The only things that I could eat were like potatoes, eggs, scrambled eggs, toast, beans. That's it. Like, so basically, what I had for breakfast: egg, scrambled egg, beans, toast, potatoes, chips, and then for tea, jacket potatoes, beans. That was it. That's all I had all the time. It gets a bit boring and it gets a bit hungry after a while of just eating that all the time. So I relied on NAFI, which was at night, to buy myself some food, hence why I ran out of money quite quickly, because I bought a lot of food and tried to make myself a bit more fat, but it appears to have worked. But anyways, like, breakfast was 7. We had to wake up at 6:30 every morning, wash ourselves, and then get changed into our cadet stuff, and get filling outside about 10 minutes to 7, and then march down to the cookhouse. By then it's about 5 to 7, and then you just line up, and then at 7 o'clock you all start going in. And then lunch was at 12:30. So about 20 minutes past 12, you'd get filling outside, you'd march down. Again, it would be about 5, well, I suppose from where we were at, which was the training wing, we'd get there a bit later than we usually would, because it's quite far away from the cookhouse. So, yeah, and then for tea, it would be at 5:30, and then again we would set off from the training wing, so we would be a bit later than usual with that as well. And then from 5:30, you get told if you need to go back to the training wing or whatever, and then if you're told, yep, you can just chill out, then you just get into your civvies, and you can go to NAFI when it opens, and you can just chill out inside your billet. And you get your phone until 8 o'clock, and then you've got to hand it back in. Because we were on basic star level, we get to keep our phones all night. But now on 1 star 8, we're going to have to hand it in 8 o'clock, no later. We can do it earlier, but I'm glad it's 8 o'clock. Or is it 8:30? I don't know. But no later than 8 o'clock, or no later than 8:30. Don't know which one it is, but on 1 star we can't be late handing our phones in, because, pardon me, we'll get a bollocking. And I do not fancy a bollocking. Being shouted at too much. And then, because we were all 1 star, we would have like a duty board. It's basically someone that can tell you what to do in our billet. And I believe it went, I can't tell you, never mind. It went someone first, someone second, someone third, someone fourth, someone fifth. I believe there was only 5 duty boards, and there were 7 days, and I was a duty board on the last day, so I could tell them what to do, and like I could tell them to get filling outside, and I could march them and all that good stuff. I fairly enjoyed it, but it is hard work being duty board, because you've got to remember where you've got to have them by, what time to have them by, wherever they have to be. And then you've got to make sure that you're sorted out first before you can tell anyone else to get sorted out. Because then, if you say, right, get that cleaned up now, it's a rubbish scrap heap, basically. Then they can just turn around. What about yours? Yours is rubbish. And you'd be like, nah. Like you can't tell them what to do if you've not done it, because it's just a bit stupid and pointless. But anyways, I know this video was probably pointless, and it'll get prediction of 1 view. I still made it just to inform y'all on what was doing on summer camp, and I hope you guys did like this video. But yeah, as I say, it was a bit random, and as I say, I am sorry for not uploading for a while. not uploading for like a week, hence why I have made this video 15 minutes long, so you guys can enjoy that. This 15-minute goodness. No one will watch it, but oh well. Anyways, as always, thank you guys for watching. Like would be awesome. Subscribe. Thanks for watching if you did watch. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.